How's it gaming? I'm Phil in the Blanks, and happy May the 4th to all the Star Wars fans out there. This is Super Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back for the Super Nintendo, the second in the Super Star Wars trilogy for the Super NES, well regarded as some of the best movie-based video games ever. And they are really fun, but they are also extremely difficult. A few years ago, we played Super Star Wars, and we did pretty good, and I've been putting this one off because this one's so much more difficult. But since then, I've been able to practice a little bit. I didn't let May the 4th sneak up on me this year, but I'm still not amazing at it. So we are going to be playing on easy, and I normally don't really like to do that. I like to play at least the normal difficulty of games. Man, this one kicks my ass way too much, so. A long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away, we all know the story. Star Wars. It's a war in the stars. Makes sense. I love that they keep the opening crawl, though. It's so good. The Super NES could pull it off reasonably well compared to the NES. Episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back, my personal favorite Star Wars movie. It is a dark time for the rebellion. Although the Death Star has been destroyed, Imperial troops have driven the rebel forces from their hidden base and pursued them across the galaxy. Evading the dreaded Imperial Starfleet, a group of freedom fighters led by Luke Skywalker has established a new secret base on the remote ice world of Hoth. The evil Lord Darth Vader, obsessed with finding young Skywalker, has dispatched thousands of remote probes into the far reaches of space. This was really cool because when Star Wars first came out in 1977, it was just called Star Wars. I don't know when they started calling it Episode 4 A New Hope, but I would imagine it would surprise a lot of people when all of a sudden Star Wars 2 is coming out, but they called it Episode 5, and like I don't know, it's neat. It would have been fun to have kind of experienced Star Wars from the get-go, because I certainly didn't, not from that age. My first Star Wars was Phantom Menace. I was 14 at the time. I was just not interested when I was a kid, weirdly enough. Then I got like super into it for a while. Very cool. Oh my gosh, it looks great. Like, they clearly put a lot of work and love into the presentation of these games. It's very, very cool. Ah, Hoth. Everyone loves Hoth. I mean, the opening to Empire Strikes Back is awesome. Wow, we're just starting right now. We're Luke Skywalker, and we get our lightsaber. And we do get a blaster, but I'm going to probably keep it on the lightsaber for most of the game. And once we start upgrading our blaster, it'll be a lot easier to use it in some areas. But double jumping with the lightsaber just means I'm basically doing the screw attack. So, anyways, why did it take me so long to... Actually, you know what? I'll tell you in a second, because we just beat the first level. Gotta get on your tauntaun. So we get a little bit of story. I'll explain it in a bit. Echo 3 to Echo Base. Come in. There's a meteorite that hit the ground near here. I want to check it out. It won't take long. I like how they put in little parts of the movie. I mean, you gotta kind of be able to tell the story reasonably well, I guess. Second level. Hoth level 2. I hope you like Hoth, by the way, because we're going to see a lot of it. Like, friggin' half of this game takes place in Hoth. Anyways, we're on a tauntaun, so we don't really need to pay attention very much. He's got his own big life bar. Here's my blaster, level 1 blaster. But the more of these kind of the weird little snow pigs we beat, the more upgrades we can get. There's also a place right here we can gain some lives, just in case I need them. Easy mode, I don't really need them that much, but we're gonna jump down. There's these invisible areas right here. Hitting places with your sword or your blaster will reveal secret items. There are 4 1-ups here and a blaster power-up. Not that it'll matter because I'm gonna die here. But we want those lives just in case. There we go, and then we die. You can stock up to full 99 lives if you really want to here. I'm not gonna need that many. I can beat this game with a few deaths, 1 or 2. It really is the spoiler alert, the Darth Vader fight at the end of the game, and some of the vehicle segments that I have trouble with. The walk-around segments aren't that bad on easy mode. They give you lots of health. Even though you can get your health drained really quickly, you get health a lot easier too. And most of the bosses stop becoming such a crazy, gigantic, like, HP sponge, so it's not too bad. I've been able to beat it on the regular Brave mode, which is normal. Get back on me, Tauntaun. Not on me, on Tauntaun. But I find it for a Let's Play, there's a lot of death, there's a lot of, like, continues and whatnot. It wasn't a nice flowing Let's Play, and I really had to make the decision of just playing on easy mode to make this an enjoyable Let's Play. I'm not like a walkthrough YouTuber. I'm not a look how good I am at all the there's a blaster power up right here. There we go. I'm not the type of Let's Player. Get it. There we go. Jeez. Picking up the blasters is annoying. You should just get it when you touch it. But yeah, I'm not the type of Let's Player where it's like, I have to do things in the hardest difficulty to prove I'm an amazing gamer. That's not the point of this channel. It's to show the game, to, you know, that kind of thing. And you don't lose any levels or content by playing on the easiest difficulty in this game. And you even get the full ending, which is great. You get the whole, like, hey, try on the better normal mode. Another blaster power up. And I mean, even on normal difficulty, it'll still say, hey, you should try on Jedi mode or whatever it's called. So it doesn't matter how you beat the game. You'll always get the Yoda at the end going, oh, try harder, unless you beat on the hardest difficulty. But other than that, there's no change. There's the end of the level. Hop off our Tauntaun. Go and enter the cave. It doesn't say like level computer or anything, but this does feel like level 3. It's definitely a very different level inside the cave here. Ooh, shield. There we go. So yeah, that's why I'm kind of putting this off for so damn long. Last year I actually wanted to do it, but May the 4th just straight up snuck up on me. It was like 3 days before, and I was like, oh my god, I completely forgot it's Star Wars Day coming up. Which is why we ended up playing the Famicom version of Star Wars, which was still very fun. But I really wanted to make it a point that I practiced this one a little bit, and that we did this one for May the 4th. Which means next year we will be doing, if I can remember, we are going to be, damn you, let's shake out of there. We are going to be doing Return of the Jedi, because I mean, it'd be awful to just do 2 of the 3 in the trilogy, so we have to finish it off, right? Down we go. I think this is the blaster level 3. It's the homing one. I really like it. It might not be as powerful as the level 4, the like ion blaster or whatever, but it is really good. That being said, jumping around with the lightsaber is also really good when there's a lot of platforming. I'm gonna be double jumping anyways. So, and plus when we play as Han, damn you, as Han and Chewie, we're forced to use the blaster, obviously. So we'll be able to use it then. I'd rather use the lightsaber when I can. It really just depends on the area of the level. Like here, a lot of platforming, so I'm going to switch over when I get a second there. Oh, there we go. You have to be at a standstill to switch your weapon, which is annoying. Thankfully, also, you can run and gun in this game. You couldn't do that in Super Star Wars. Up we go. Oh, down we are. I want to go up there, though. Ooh. Yeah, in the first game you couldn't run while shooting. This one you can, but the problem is, if you're shooting and you jump, when you land, it then locks you. It's very weird. The controls are really iffy in this game. I am a firm believer, you're gonna hate me for this. I'm actually, there we go, blaster power up, this is the full blaster. I'm a little surprised that the Super Star Wars games are as well remembered as they are, damn it. Because they are absolutely stupidly brutal. I don't know, man. I find them really frustratingly hard. I liked the first one a lot when I was a kid, but I don't know. Anyways, first boss. Gee, that's not what you look like in the movie. We can just jump. Oh, whoops. He laughs at you. You can avoid the arms. Those are the only thing that does damage to you. If you get frozen, he laughs, and you can break free before he swipes at you, so it's not a big deal. And they're so big, most of the bosses in here when you're with Luke, you're going to want to take out with the lightsaber, because just jumping around it, laughs, is enough to take it out. So that's what I tend to do. There's like one boss where I light the blaster for, but as long as I'm Luke, that lightsaber is really good. I actually think there might be another blaster power-up too. I think we have the blue one right now. I think there's another one. I don't know what they're called, but he's died. There we go. On normal mode, the bosses have way too much HP in my opinion, so I find Easy just a nice, like, still hard game, but it's doable, and the bosses don't take forever, so. Next level already, there's, oh good, our Tauntaun waited for us. Good for him. Huzzah. Again, not much like the movie. In the movie, we were captured, and Han needed to split open our Tauntaun, because the Tauntaun's dead already. One of the most memorable lines in all of Star Wars, probably thanks to Family Guy, actually. I thought it was, thought it smelled more bad on the outside. It's just the line from Empire Strikes. Well, I mean, I guess the line is "I'm your father," but it's another one that's good. All right, it's the other level. It's weird; they flow very strangely in this game. They just kind of put them all together, but Hoth is like the main thing for a while. I don't even think we're going to be off Hoth for this first episode, because this is a longer game than Super Star Wars, so this is not going to be a quickie. This is a full-fledged 4 or 5 episode Let's Play. This is definitely longer, which actually makes it our first non-quickie Star Wars games. We haven't played a lot of Star Wars games on the channel. We really only do Premiere the 4th. And we did Super Star Wars, we did the NES Star Wars, we then did the Famicom version of Star Wars. This is only our 4th Star Wars game, I think, on this channel. I think? So, it's nice to finally do this one. It's not fun to stop a trilogy or that kind of thing right in the middle of it. Especially if you're watching them, you know? If you watched just Star Wars 1 and you liked it, Star Wars 1, Episode 4, and you like it, man, watch the rest of them. Empire Strikes Back is super good. I would not be surprised if it's most people's favorite. It's my favorite. And to be honest, I love the original trilogy. It's super good. Yeah, there we go. We do have a 5th level for a blaster. So this is the most powerful one. This is super, super powerful. Definitely a boss killer when you are Chewie or Han Solo. I forget if you just keep your blaster power up when you switch characters. You don't get to choose the character. I think you chose the character a couple levels in the original Super Star Wars game. This one, it's completely dictated on the level, which makes sense because of the part where Luke kind of leaves the party to go to Dagobah. So it makes sense that you don't play as Luke in those parts in Cloud City. So, man, Hoth is dangerous. There's so much stuff here. Unreal. Jeez. It's funny because, like, they're not even bad guys. They're just wild animals, which, I mean, I get it. Don't worry. Once we're at the Hoth base, the rebel base, then it makes sense we'll fight some stormtroopers and that sort of thing. But right now, yeah, we'll just take this ice porcupine, I guess. And you. Oh my. And the eels. It's so funny. Get those health swords. I like how they call them swords, not lightsabers. Probably just a big word to put on the screen. Take up a lot of screen. Saying health lightsaber. It basically increases your max health, but only for that level. But it is worth getting. Because those... Oh, geez. That was draining my health. Big hearts give you a lot of health. You might get your health drained a lot, but having just a little bit more really, really is worth it. Get away from me. No! Whew. Oh, there we go. Oh, this is a detonator. Detonators are like thermal bombs, basically. You'll see at the top where it says score, it'll change to thermal. And careful. You'll be able to explode it, but you only have a little bit of time before it doesn't work anymore. I like Luke sitting down. Sprite. He's just enjoying his life, man. That might be a Jedi, but I like tobogganing. Actually, he's not a Jedi yet. He just has a lightsaber. Here we go. Hey, did you ask for more Hoth? Because here's more Hoth. Oh, our Tauntaun didn't wait for us. I guess that makes sense. We skied down a mountain. So, this doesn't follow the movie at all. I sure hope someone got fired for this. I don't know. I think it does actually a very good job of translating the movie's story into a video game. Mind you, Star Wars movies, sorry, are usually pretty primed to adapt into a video game. There was Star Wars The Phantom Menace for the Game Boy Advance, where the first few levels are the trade negotiations. Man, amazing gameplay. You get to listen to local trade ordinances. It's just awesome. It's really great. Anyways, here's the boss. It's just a mini-boss. I'm just joking, by the way. I've heard that the Game Boy Advance version of Phantom Menace is actually quite good. It's like a beat-em-up. There are a lot of Star Wars games, obviously, and I've played extremely little of them, extremely few of them, I guess. I kind of want to play the one for the N64, where you play as Dash Rendar. I remember that a lot when I was a kid. I played it a little bit, and I really liked it. This was before I knew anything about Star Wars. I thought Dash Rendar was Han Solo. That's how stupid I was when it comes to Star Wars. I mean, I was pretty young, I guess. And Star Wars was big, don't get me wrong. but it's not, it wasn't the juggernaut it was a couple years later. I think the prequel movies really started making it this gigantic franchise beyond, obviously, the first 3 movies. There were other things. There was the books and the cartoons and stuff, but, you know, it wasn't like it is now where it's such a thing. This is, I don't know, it looks like the probe droid, I guess, that landed. I have no idea. Drone or something. It's pretty simple. You just kind of follow it down into the water, and then you can just shoot at it. Get away from me. But yeah, very little life. Bam, there we go. Easy enough. Yeah, the game starts off fairly easy. Once you get off Hoth, that's when it really starts getting difficult. Oh, we got like friggin' level 2 here. Jeez. Well, you're dead. Again, very, very simple. For the most part, the bosses actually aren't too bad, which is nice. Hey, did you want some more Hoth? More Hoth. Echo Station 3TA, we have spotted Imperial Walkers. We've got to hold them until all transports are away. Their primary target will be the power generators. All available pilots to their snow speeders. I guess Luke just gets back okay in this version of the game, of the movie, of the story, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, of course we're going to have vehicle levels, and that means taking out speeders, and of course... Oh, we're not there yet. Never mind, we're back at base. I'm stupid. This is controlled by itself. I guess we have the Tauntaun. There it goes. These spider droids, just hold down and Y with your lightsaber. You'll reflect all of its things, and it's the easiest way to take them out. You also have a bit of a slide move, which I'm probably going to use a little bit in this level, as I kind of get away from these guys. You can go through a large chunk of the game this way, especially the very flat areas. Look at this. Unless an enemy is blocking you, you just keep doing this. Look at me, I'm friggin' Mega Man over here. Go, Luke Skywalker, for the good of Hoth. There we go. That was that part of the level. Maybe a little vehicle section. This one's kind of fun. You don't get a lot of these side-scrolling kind of shooters, but they're very, very simple. But it's fun. It's fun blowing friggin' stormtroopers away. It's just great. You just feel so unbeatable, and they've got those tiny little lasers. Yeah, it's fun. The game is definitely funner at the beginning of the game, just because it's I am not specific that it's easier, but it doesn't try to just like destroy you. Later on, the game is just unrelenting. Here, it's like a fun little romp. Even on normal difficulty, it's difficult but fun difficult. So there we go. I guess we'll walk the rest of the way. Now we're getting into our snowspeeder. Whee! For the actual vehicle section of the Hoth chapter. I think we'll probably just finish up the vehicle section, and then we'll call it a day. Look at this. This is very cool. Alright, destroy 10 probe droids and 10 speeder bikes. You can see at the top right, you can see how many there are. Careful of when you kind of go up a little bit. If you smack into the ground a little too hard, you will lose health. I'm disappointed at the choppy frame rate in these areas, because it'd be a lot funner if they were a lot smoother, but they're not too bad. I find later on in Cloud City, it's a rough one. This one's not too bad. But we have to kill a few probes before the bikers start popping up. For the most part, you just, there's nothing else going on, so just find one, shoot it once or twice, and try to keep up with the hearts that they drop. It's very easy to suddenly lose a lot of health in these sections, so for the most part, I try to pick up the hearts if I can, get me back to full life. 4 down, 6 to go, and I think now with 5 left, we'll see the bikers now. But we still want to take out some probes. We still need to take out all 10 probes. There are more than 10, you just need to take out 10 before the next section. I think I saw a speeder biker. Oh, there we go. There's one right there. Oh, there's 2 right there. There's 3, jeez. 1 down. They're a little bit more aggressive. There we go. There are still probes going around, but we've destroyed all that we need, so we're good for now. Come on, bucko. There we go. Yeah, they all leave hearts, which is very, very nice. Very kind of them. Yeah, we're maintaining our health really easily. Bikers, where are you? I need 5 more, man. Doesn't matter where you go. This is obviously an endless plane of ice. Doesn't matter. It just keeps going forever until you find your targets, basically. They're not like, you need to, there's only 2 left, or you have to find them. No, 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 they spawn endlessly. 3 more. And then on to the next phase. The AT-ATs and AT-STs. 1 more. Didn't even notice one that I killed. Jeez. There we go. Destroy 5 ATST walkers. We also need to find 5 AT-ATs, but they won't appear for a little bit yet. You do have to do the tow line kind of thing. It's a little finicky in this game. Did not mean to run right into that guy. I was hoping to destroy him before that. There we go. They have a lot more HP, obviously. They're very easy to find, though. They don't move around very much. Damn. I don't even know if they're, if the game is able to remember their health the second they're off screen, or if they respawn, or that kind of thing. Old games, man, you never know sometimes. They're all, like, right here. There we go, there's one. At least they drop 2 hearts, too, in case you're having real trouble here. Come on. 2 more. Damn. There we go, full life. Life-wise, we'll be fine. Just need to really take these guys out. Jeez, there we go, 1 more. There we go. Now 5 AT-ATs. Now I love how they just appear. As long as you don't destroy this last AT-ST, the AT-ATs won't appear, Luke, so just leave that one be. Now we gotta go in there and drop the wire and kind of try to go around it, but you can't bank too steeply or deeply or whatever you want to call it, or else you'll run right into it. This is very frustrating and somewhat hard to do. Thankfully, once they fall, you don't need to, like, shoot it like they did in the movie. They just fall and they're out of the thing. I'm doing so bad here. Come on. Ooh, I think we're gonna get this one. Come on, fall, man. Oh, I think it fell. Did it not? Oh, there it is. Yeah, it fell. Takes a second for the counter to kind of keep up with you, but as long as you see the animation of it falling, you are good to move on to the next one. There we go, that's a little bit better. Ooh, damn. Ran right into the snow hill. Oh, there we go, that one went a lot better. Cool. Next up, right over here. Ooh, there's 2 of them right next to each other. A little bit dangerous. I'll take this one over here, because the last thing you want to do is, like, trying to tie one up and you run into a different one. Though they tend to be fairly far away from each other. I'm more worried about the bikers right now. Come on. Wouldn't mind some hearts either, but we're right near the end of the level. There we go. That's our 3rd one. 2 more to go. A lot of hearts just kind of flying around. But halfway health, though. Wouldn't mind grabbing one. Yeah. As far as I got that and kept the tow line. Oh, no, I think I dropped it. Damn. That's okay. Yeah, it's levels like this that work way better on full 3D hardware, because this is a little rough. There we go. 1 more. 1 more, 1 more, 1 more. And then we'll call it a day. Come on. Ooh, this one looks like it's going well. Oh, did it fall already? Nope, not yet. Thought I heard the sound. There it goes. All right. And last part of the mission is to beat the mission, basically, is to find the last walker. And once you do, you go to the next level where Luke actually goes into the AT-AT, which is very cool. There we go, there it is. With that, level should be done. And fill the blanks. I'll see you next level. Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked this episode, click that subscribe button and hit the bell icon to know when the next episode is up. If you want to support my channel, share some videos with some friends and consider supporting me on Patreon.